I was talking to Catherine Foster, who you know, our political correspondent, a little bit earlier on, and this sense that the government is spoiling for a fight with the NHS unions, not least the nurses, and bringing in pharmaceutical types to almost break the strike. Are you worried about what's going on in the NHS in terms of industrial relations and the stance this government is taking?
Yeah, short answer to that is yes, I am. I'm worried not just in the health service, but right around the public sector. We need to remember that employment is always based on consent and people all wanting to engage and work together. And when the employer takes to the hills, takes to the grandstand, I think that's always bad news. As Catherine was quite rightly saying, nobody seriously believes that the initial claim from the health unions of 19% can be afforded. Of course it can't. But equally, it seems to me most people, remembering the applause that we all gave to the NHS during the pandemic, would think that 3% doesn't properly respond, in particular for low-paid NHS workers, doesn't properly respond to the challenges of the moment. And I would hope that Steve Barclay would come out of the grandstand and engage with the people who he relies on. He can't deliver healthcare sat in the Secretary of State's office. Yeah. He needs to engage with the people who deliver care and be seen to be a fair employer.
OK, and just to be fair to him, because he's not here, you and I are in conversation, he does say his door is always open and he wants to try and have those conversations. But like you, I am watching this space with great interest. Final question, and it's a very quick one. I think I know the answer. Michael Portillo on his programme before us had an intriguing conversation, just begging the question, given everything that we've talked about and the nurses and all of it, is the NHS broken at the moment?
I don't believe it's broken, but it certainly needs to increase the pace of change, is your short answer.
Stephen, always a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks for breaking into your Sunday to do just that, and keep in touch with us. You're welcome anytime, as you well know. Stephen Dorrell there, former Conservative MP, and, as I said at the very beginning, more importantly, a former Health Secretary, talking an awful lot of sense about how the NHS and the Department of Health can actually work together